Okay. Hi, welcome. Alright, I'm gonna open VTube Studio real quick. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome anyone who may be here. Bro, I'm tired as shit. Dude, fuck, it's so... It pisses me off. House folding clothes, not too bad. There's a lot less clothes than I thought there was, so like... Definitely less than, what's it called? I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, YouTube Studio is open. There we go. And VTube Studio doesn't there it is. There it is. Hello. Alright. I'm so pissed, dude. I tried to set up multi-streaming. Actually, I think YouTube Shorts, there is like the YouTube Shorts auto crop or whatever the hell. You can like sit in the middle. There. Let me sit in the middle for the shorts viewers if any filter in. But yeah, I ticked on dual stream and I went live on like the auto crop. And it's like there is like an auto crop thing. But yeah, I was trying to set up like an alternate output for shorts and like Twitch, right? But like fuck, I absolutely hate. Like there's literally nothing I hate more. Okay, no, okay. It is, I want to say top 5, solidly top 5 things I hate the most. And it, what's it called? It's YouTubers whose entire content is how to do YouTube stuff. Oh my fucking god, they're so insufferable. Like, I was trying to watch some videos on how to set up multi-stream, and like half of them were like, what's it called? Their channels named after some brand, and they're just trying to sell you their own like fork of OBS, and I don't want to. I don't care about your stupid fork of OBS. I just want to figure out how to click the silly button and go live. Hi, welcome in as creepy as voice as possible. Hey there, pretty boy. Want to play a game? I'm kidding. But yeah, welcome in. I am genuinely crashing out. I think, what's it called? So like stream title today, I think I don't want to, what's it called? Actually running down games does actually take decently long, and I do kind of just want to like focus on, what's it called, building stuff. Don't even buy poop butt for only poop butt OBS for only 4 installments of $4.99. Fucking Klarna, bro. Man, put your fucking Klarna away, dude. Genuinely. If it takes longer than when I would call it a tie. Yeah, so I want to focus more on like, what's it called, rounding out the deck list. I had like a stroke of genius last night. All right. Anyway, let me see if I can like share this to Can I copy this to myself on Discord? Just the text or something? I was on freaking like notes on my phone. There it is. If it's nerfing milk cards, that would be a good idea. So the grave shufflers. I feel like, what's it called? Yeah. I feel like the grave shufflers are probably in an okay spot. Yeah, like I read Brain Freeze, and you kind of just like go in and like kill instantly. They're not. What's it called? Do the grave shufflers have their costs yet? Okay, they do have their costs now. They do have their grave costs now. But like, what's it called? Triggering like, what's it called? What happens when you push the drain? Okay, so I'm like looking through some of the stuff. I'm pretty sure it's detailed in the how to play doc that you explicitly cannot push from drop, not push from drain. Push. Oh, it says pushing a card from, okay, the rules doc says pushing a card from drain returns it to the bottom of the deck. Okay. Double pulling is too powerful by the cost. Okay, what's that called? I feel like Yeah, like the intention with Yugioh was to like allow you to just play two guys. I think, yo, let me do this. Here. When I went a bit crazy with analyzing meta. YouTube window capture. Here. There we go. Also, thanks for liking, by the way, whoever did. Anyway, I think something I could do, because, like, what's it called? I mean, because, like, you can, like, well, off of a Grave Shuffle, if you open, like, Grave Shuffler Yugioh and then, like, 2 Grave Shufflers, it's, like, drop 4, and then you can, like, do 2. I feel like, what's it called? I feel like it's going to be recursion. Okay, recursion stuff, vanilla beatdown, and what I'm dubbing look me in the eye control, where you go wide as possible. I kind of see that, yeah. Because, like, I feel like, what's it called? Yeah, trying to, like, build up as, like, wide boards as you can. Because, like, what's up? Before, we did have, like, a lot of removal. I like, what's up? Here's my deck list. But, yeah. I think, what's it called? Yeah, the intention with the Grave Shufflers is, like, if, what's up? For Yugioh specifically, I guess, like, you can do this with others, right? If you drop 4, you can play, like, 2 guys, like, 2 of the smaller guys, right? Probably making a couple changes for the list. I'm guessing you're dropping in card games? But yeah, I feel like, what's it called? Yugioh plus 2 other guys in hand might be a bit too much. I feel like bringing them in line with the Blastcasters might be a better idea. There. Yeah, I only run RC on Pana. Yeah, like Mista is like, what's it called? Here. But yeah, like, apparently I wrote it into the rules doc that pushing a card from drain returns it to the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, look me in the eyes. I feel like, what's it called? Look me in the eyes might be too strong. I'm gonna be so for real. Maybe you missed if you're running vacuum tube. Yeah, because like spin it instead, draw 1. So, it's a cool card. I mean, actually, I think what's no, it's fine. I think just in return, like, I feel like the removal aspect in this game, like, there's not as much removal anymore. Much better than Brain Freeze, still better in balance. Like, let me here. Brain Freeze is just not. I'm definitely okay. I threw that together, like thinking, oh, I'll make vanillas better, and then it just kind of happened, right? Like, so many of these cards were made like middle of the night for no damn reason. Right. So there are a decent amount of like board wipe cards that are fasts for some reason. I think. I'm gonna make this one. Actually, I'm gonna make these like normals. I feel like these should be normals. The board wipe and evenly. If you pay this card's cost, why the fuck is this called? Oh, for every class on the board, bounce 1 unit of each class. So look me in the eyes is a cool idea because it can be countered pretty easy. Because there's like decent amounts of like removal, right? Spell trap removal. It allows wide board control to exist. Yeah, it does. Because like that's kind of something that I wanted to like fix. Is that like, well, so going super tall was very rewarded, but if you go wide, you kind of just die. Like, I think I don't want to like strike it down immediately. But yeah, so let me go ahead and here. I'm gonna copy over. These are some notes that I kind of like came up with in bed. God damn it. It doesn't preserve the whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Anyway, also hi, welcome, everything's popping in. Okay. The only counters to the brain freeze strat are mind control for its stay, because with Ford has something to target first. Mind control is a good idea for a card. Like, I think, I feel like mind control is actually fairly interesting, because it can, like, seriously punish your opponent for, like going way too tall. And there we go. Okay, so that's what this is supposed to look like. Alright. I think the dragons we bought, they don't remove enough for the costs. I think, what's it called? Yeah, like, I already, like, increased them up to, like, 2. I feel like 3 might be too much. Hold on, check live chat. Live chat's open. Live chat's open. Hi, welcome. But yeah. I feel like I don't want, like, something in testing. Okay, I want to show you something real quick. Hexcalibur, right? Because before, Hexcalibur used to read here. Hexcalibur used to just read pop, right? Pop 1 unit. The terraforms are too good. I was thinking of just cutting them. They felt like very half-assed. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up in the game real quick, right? I was thinking, what's it called? I was thinking, okay, here's Hexcalibur, right? Originally, Hexcalibur just read, like, pop, like charge 2 pop a card, right? So, like, late game, you can kind of just, like, throw him down, and then just, like, Rysdale Detonator go boom, 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 right? And basically, this guy was just a board wipe. What's it called? Hey, Reva, can you explain the bodies in your fridge? I'm too locked in for Whimsy right now. But yeah, basically, right? Like, Hexcalibur used to be, like, just fucking board wipe. Because, like, right now, it's like, I nerfed it down to bounce 1 because in testing, the pop was, like, super punishing to play against. Because, like, you would kind of just play the game, like, one person would kind of just throw down Hexcalibur and just go bam, 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 bam. Without, like, anyone, like, without being able to do anything about it. And, like, what's it called? Here, something I do want to do. Like, I feel like there are some cards that really should exist. Okay, maybe. I don't know if that's too crazy, right? But, like, here, let me go ahead and we're just gonna kill the terraformers. I'm not... Like, the concept is neat, I guess. We're gonna shelf these guys. Here. Tap in, tap out is pretty fun, but maybe a bit too good. I think, what's it called? I could make it -1. Also, hi, welcome, everything's popping in. Okay, so where is... what does the shorts fee look like? I don't think I care that much, but, like, I would have to sit, like, here. I would have to sit, like, here. Here, let me do this for you guys. Okay. Sure. We'll run with this for now, see what happens, because, like, I do have the shorts open. I do want people to see my face a little bit. But yeah, anyway. I love blocking the screen. Anyways. Tap in, tap out. Where is it? Because I could make it, like, what's it called? Like, call a unit from deck with the same highest summoning cost, because you can kind of just grab anything. You can use some other stuff to get higher cost vanillas for cheap and then grab 2 powerful explosive effects. Yeah, like, what's it called? Oh shit, that doesn't say instead. Hold on. There. But yeah, what's it called? If you paid for this card, it's supposed to say instead. So what's it called? It's like it replaces the effect. Yeah. Thankfully, it requires it to be exact. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you weren't. What's up? Thanks for catching that. You weren't supposed to be able to do both. Yeah, you weren't supposed to be able to do both. You're supposed to do either the highest or lowest. I forgot to put in the instead. What else? Okay, is there anything else I wanted to kill? Okay, you know, I'm gonna move. I don't care. I don't care, shorts. I don't care. I don't fucking care about the auto crop. You're just gonna see my arm and that's it. Screw you. Anyway. Magnets is still too good. I could just nerf it down to 1. I feel like, what's it called? I could just make it push or pull a card. Gotta add at least 1. Did I not add, did I not? Cause like, what's it called? Actually, it does like basically refund, like, what's it called? Cost icon button cost. Right. Thanks. I think there was originally just like 3-3. Here. Anyway, 1 makes it too bad. I think, what's it called? Like, hold on, push or pull up to 2 cards. I feel like it could go up to 4. 4 charge is probably, like, fine. Because, like, 3 makes it so that, like, you get back to your material. Yeah, here you charge 4, and then you get to pull 2. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like going down, like, 2 cards is fine. That works. We're making it a 1/2/2 cost that pushes and pulls once. So once of each effect. Again, I'm not puzzled. One of the biggest things I am not going to print onces. I'm not like I don't want to print onces. I really do not want to. I really do not want to print onces. What card do you think would be a good semi that would make no sense at semi instead of being limited at 3? If we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I am not in the right mind space to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. Right. Anyway. Is there anything else I didn't... Is there anything else I didn't mention? Or didn't cover? That you mentioned just now? Green Freeze, the dragons. Like, I feel like the dragons could definitely be more. For, like, their cost, they could definitely be, like, 3. Like, I'm a little too scared to put the dragons up to, like, remove 2 cards. I meant onces and pull 1 card in either grave and push one in either. I guess you could, like, make, like, 1 push and 1... Yeah, like... Okay, yeah, 1 push and 1 pull. Here, let me go ahead and throw that in. I feel like... Yeah, just so you can't go, like, double push or double pull. The Blastcasters are 3 times better than them at removing. Like, I guess, what's it called? I mean, the Blastcasters, yeah, they are way better than the dragons, I think. Yeah, the dragons probably could realistically go up to 3 for their cost. Push a card from drop, charge, or drain. Then, okay, pull a card from drop, charge, drain. There. Okay, so I made Plank Magic Magnets push and then pull. So it's just 1 and 1. There's 1 card that requires you to spin 1 to enter combat, but spin is not considered a cost. Nope. No, it's not. Yeah, because, like, what's it called? Like, it's not that it requires you to, it just has an effect. Also, where is it? It's... I can't remember what it's named. Yeah, this one. 2 sizes too large. Okay, so what's it called? So like this like work like spin 1 works in the thing. So you just have to read the doc. Where is it? Return the card specified into the deck and shuffle 1. Hold on. Default. God damn it. I forgot to put in the freaking. But yeah, by default it's just anything. No card is specified. Yeah, so by default, okay, spin 1. It's like by default it's just anything. Hold on. When no specific targets are mentioned, any valid target can be chosen. There. Yeah, I forgot to like write it in. It's either I forgot to write it in or I forgot to remove it. Hold on. Yo, let me like... Okay, here. Let me just kind of make sure all of these like specify where, like from, okay, from where. Okay, play is fine. Any valid target is like way too. Okay, let me just actually write it in. Actually, yo, no, you're right. You're right. One unit they control. Because, like, originally the intent was to just kind of, like, do it kind of like Magic, where you kind of just, like, have... do, like, some, like, keyword 1 or something, or keyword 2. But I'm not specifying things... I'm not, like, specifying things properly is the issue. So, like, by default, like, spin is offensive, so I would have to specify spin 1. Yeah, no, you got... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 10 million... Another 10 million oversights. So you can have, say... You can't have it say spin is only in the field for the rules. Yeah. Because, like, you can spin from, like, the zones and stuff is a thing. Here. One unit they control in the field. Looks like you wrote that? Yeah. That's called another 10 million oversights. Because, like, I feel like... What's it called? Yeah, no, it's just, like, another... What's it called? This card never says when its effect ends. I think, yeah, no, I guess this kind of makes sense. Like, also, the intention here is that, like, this needs to be if. Why the fuck does it say for? If a unit pops something by battle drill 2. Why the fuck did I word that as a for? Okay. You just changed it in the rules, yeah. I just changed it now, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Or... Actually, you're right, you're right. Yeah, I like changed that just now, and I completely forgot I did change it. I'm so inconsistent. But yeah, there's that. Are there any other? Also, add is specifically from deck. Hold on, I'm looking at like add an active tactic. Add is search through your deck specifically, so that's already covered. Look at you. Oh, I completely left you in the dust. Hold on. Actually, no, this is fine. Auntie says add from charge. Yeah, what's it called? It's like... Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. Like, again, 10 million oversights. Search a zone. Here, let me... Search a zone for the card specified and add to your hand. By default... Okay. Unless otherwise specified, that zone is the deck. The zone searched... There we go. Yeah, okay. I completely, like, what's up? I've, like, not been updating the rules doc, is the thing. Excuse me. Are we... Any other comments here that I'm missing? Nope. You can always do this. I think the effect means you can play... Yeah. There. I think... Okay. Yeah, so there. On the opponent's turn. Is there anything else I missed? I'm just kind of like looking through because like... Yeah, like 10 million oversights. 10 million oversights. Yeah, I just cut the terraformas, yeah. Okay. I think that's mostly it. Are there any oceanic remains? Also, I think, I think I'm gonna okay, so this would sound better as a journey without name or something. I'm gonna completely ignore that because that one's like, I'm gonna take the liberty of completely ignoring that because it's just a taste thing. It's just a personal taste thing. I have zero comments now, but this is the perfect place for an ICP minus for the work reference. I have zero clue what that means. Okay, I think the drill mechanic can be good for the game if you make it something used by a lot of archetypes as resource gen. I think, I was kind of thinking about that, right? Just kind of make it like a generic kind of like resource gen kind of thing. Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, I'm not catching the ball, man. I'm not catching the ball. Like, I think, if I do reference anything, I want to like, I would want to be like, if I were to reference anything, I'd want to mean it. Like, I'm not trying to, I'd want to, like, actually know what I'm referencing. I don't want to, like, what's it called? You know, because, like, yeah, I'm not catching the ball, so it's, like, I wouldn't want to add it because, like, you know. Okay, anything else? Nope. Okay, I think that's mostly it. You know, this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. There we go. Okay. Do you know what Juggalos? Not really, no. Okay. Listen, that's where they come from. What the fuck is a Juggalo? Huh. You should make cross knife be the entire combat rather than once. Right now, there's no reason to run it. Yeah, like, I think it is definitely, like, way too weak. Like, I kind of took it, like, completely verbatim. Until the end of combat. If you know it would be sent to drop, tag them instead. There we go. I think that works. I think that works, yeah. Like, I could probably be a little tighter on, like, the formatting of, like, commas and, like, colons, because, like, colons and colons are, like, pretty fairly important. Like, actually, I don't know if I described this to you, but what's it called? Like, the way the text in this game is, like, sorted, right? So, yeah, the way that the text in this game is formatted, it's, like, you're meant to have, like, cost, and then effects, effect. Like, effects are meant to be able to be, like, stacked like this, which is why, like, if you read some of the cards and they sound kind of weird, where they could be, like, worded, like, differently, like, it's, like, because of this. Like, when there's, like, effect, comma, effect, and it, like, reads a little stiff, like, this is why. That, like, this, so, like, the intention with, like, the way that, like, effects are meant to be, like, used is that you can, like, you just have, like, effect, comma, effect, comma, effect, and they just, like, activate, like, left to right in a single line. So if there's, like, what's, like, an example of this? There's gotta be, okay, so, yeah, abolish 1, comma, your opponent may drill 2. So, like, these all, like, this is one effect. This is all one effect. This happens in, like, so this happens, like, left to right. Like, this and then this, right? Like, this and if you do. So, like, commas are effectively and if you do. Yeah, commas are essentially, like, shorthand for, like, and if you do. Hear me out, make the max deck size bigger. I mean, it is, like, a digital sim, so I can do that. But I think, personally, I would not want to. Like, I know it's, like, a thing in, like, other card games where you do have, like, in Magic, it's, like, your deck can be as big as you can reasonably shuffle, right? So, like, D-shift for only combat, basically. But yeah, what's it called? Like, also, I feel like, because, like, the decks, like, you do go through your deck fairly fast. Magic's only 60 for standard. Okay. Because, like, I remember hearing somewhere, like, the rule was, like, your deck can be as big as you can reasonably shuffle. Okay. To be honest, I don't think there's enough cards to support more than 60 without making your strategy kind of buns. Yeah, like, that's one of it. Like, there aren't enough cards in the game to have your deck, like center around one thing. And I don't think I would ever change it in the future, either. 100 Singleton from those popular front. Yeah, like I think what's old. Yeah, no, this is just going to be a 60 card game. There's like literally no reason to increase deck size. Like even if it's like, oh, you go through your deck really fast, you also do that in Yugioh. It's whatever. Magic 16 everything that isn't Commander and Draft. Yeah, it's like what's old. There's zero reason to change like the deck size and everything. Right. Anyway, what was I doing? 60 minimum though, so you can go over 60. I think what's it called? I think personally, it's just like a personal flavor thing. I would not a flavor thing. It's just like a personal thing. I would very much rather specifically have like only 60. Like, so at the end of the day, like it is just one of those it's my game decisions, and like I think the call I'm making is 60 cards. For your game, I think 60 salt is good. Just describe Magic. Yeah, I think what's it called? I think today I'm getting a little too tilted. Today I'm getting a little too tilted at too many things. But yeah. Okay. Right. Anyway. Something I want to kind of do is like, I remember when I was playtesting with my friends, they were like, man, Hexcalibur is the most annoying piece of shit ever. Right? Because like, I pulled him out, right? He used to say pop 1 unit. Like, I was describing this earlier, but you go bam, 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 bam. Because, like, you set up your charge enough and just go boom, boom, bam, bop, pow. Right? I need to make this guy bigger, that's the thing. I'm too insistent on... If I make him bigger, then he kind of, like... Because if I make him, like, 4-4, right? Because, like, if I make him 4-4, then charge 4... Hear me out, right? 4-4, charge 4... Should be like 30,000, 40,000, right? I missed a few streams and the game board looks nice now. Well, oh yeah, what's it called? I updated the game board. I'm so proud of this. But yeah, like I feel like making Hexcalibur bigger is a thing I could be doing. Like, okay, hold on, let's go 5. Hear me out, because like Dark Magician is actually fairly big. Like. Maybe I'll charge 5. Here, charge 4. Pop 1 unit. I feel like this is fun. Because like before, he was like cheap as shit. You could put a fan board in the deck building area just for ease of use. Also, could you? Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. Just like copy it over. But yeah, also, Dumpy Crumpet, I can't remember if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, but what's it called? Do either of you know what Ryziel Detonator does? So maybe a few like 4 to 5. Yeah, I could easily throw down a couple. But yeah, one. Ryziel Detonator. It took me. I actually recorded for a short. I'm not. Okay, yeah. What's it called? So this is Ryziel Detonator. That would make deck building so nice. Now that I think about it, yeah. That's probably the easiest way to like, do that without having to like build a whole ass thing. But yeah, so here's Ryziel Detonator. Hold on, can I zoom in? Yes. So when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card in the field, destroy it. So basically, Ryziel Detonator, this does not have a once per turn on it, by the way. So what you can do with Ryziel Detonator is like generally you're able to make this with like up to like 4 material, right? Actually, yeah, up to like 4 material or like 2 material in your opponent's turn with like Eclipse Twins. And then you just pop all of your opponent's cards as they come out. Like you just pop your opponent's shit, right? And Ryziel was like a pretty strong strategy when it came out. Like a really strong strategy when it came out. It was like super mid-rangey and people loved it, right? But basically, something I kind of realized is that's exactly what Hexcalibur is. Like, what's it called? He's just a guy you kind of throw down and he just kills your opponent. I think, what's it called? Like, early on, his issue was, like, originally it was just charge 1, pop 1. So, like, every time you would just play cards, like, anytime cards would go to drop, you would just be able to play cards. Yeah, you would be able to just play cards and just pop everything. But I feel like costing him, like, what's it called? Genuinely pointing him up, like, 5 drop, 5 charge, buff up his stats, hold on. Here, 40-50, right? And then charge 4, pop a unit. Now he doesn't machine gun down your opponent, but he can still do his original intended thing. At least Risel's not a negate. Yeah. Hey chat, I hope everyone is okay. Much love. Hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're doing more TCG stuff. Okay. Okay. We had a whole discussion about how spells worked in Yu-Gi-Oh! because I didn't comprehend that you had the space on the board to use them well. I love okay, also, I love control pieces like that. Cool shit. But also, are you talking about Detonator? But yeah, also, Detonator was like really cool. Like, a lot of people hated him because he was kind of strong, but like I feel like Yugioh is like the most, like Yugioh Detonator is the most. Okay, if I do that, I do have to change. Where's his face? Newton. Four, 5. Could be 50,000, 40,000. There. Charge drain. There we go. There. I think what's old Newton and Newton and Excalibur kind of just needs to be bigger. I don't know why I made them so small. Seems like the most honest Yu-Gi-Oh card I've read in a while, quite frankly. But yeah, I think like he kind of is. He honestly really is. It's just like there's like a bunch of other bullshit you would do in Yugioh to like stack your board with negates on top of that to make it like really freaking annoying. Like if it was I think Master Duel is the only format that did this, but I feel like Yugioh Cross. What's it called? Yugioh Cross was kind of the issue. Once per turn, when a monster effect activated by your opponent resolves, you can detach one material from a Yugioh monster you control, and if you do, negate that effect. And like Yugioh Cross kind of just like, what's it called? It was just like hand trap negates. And then people would also find other ways to like stack other negates on the board. Like there's like, what's it called? Yeah. Like I feel like, even though I'm like relaying this to you, like I remember like when Yugioh was around, I would usually lose to Yugioh players, but just because they were playing good, genuinely. Yeah. Field spells are just like stadiums in Pokemon, right? So field spells, like both players can have a, like the difference between field spells and stadiums is that both players can have their own field spells, but in Pokemon you can only have one stadium per play, like one stadium. Question about this game is, are there any floodgates? I wouldn't say floodgates. Like, I think also floodgates are almost all like, no, not almost. Floodgates are always bad design, but you can play like a slower control strat that does meaningfully slow down the game. And like, also, you'd be able to find a home here. You'd be able to find a home here. Anyway, Yugioh being limited is probably good because if not, you could get two of them on board. Yeah, like also, you'd be able to get like 2 or more on board and just like, you know, I don't think did people do that? I'm not sure if people did that. Like I'm low-key kind of a LARPer because like I did not actually play Yu-Gi-Oh at the time. Right, what was I doing? Okay, here. Okay, so I wanted to get around to this. Something I had the thought of, like before I went to bed, is check this out, right? Check this out. We make these guys drill. We make the Blastcasters drill. We make the Blastcasters drill too. Okay. Hi there. Hi there, tis I, Dawn. Are you the same guy? I don't. Is this your alt? Detonator's pretty fair. The Yugioh is basically rank 4 spam. So don't like it. I think what's so cool? Because like, I'm son sister. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Yeah, I recognize the name now. But yeah, what's old? Like, because like, I feel like the draw is like, oh god, no fuck. But yeah, welcome in. I feel like when it comes to the draw, it's really annoying to like balance out that draw, and I feel like what's it called? Now it's just now it just kind of doesn't feel enough, you know. Like also, just like the draw one. I don't know. The draw one doesn't feel great. The draw is good because of the cost. I guess so, yeah. Like I feel like what's it called? It was -1. That's true. That's true. I think. Cause like, I feel like this one's honestly a flavor thing for me. Cause like I feel like also the original way that the set was designed, right? is like there's there's like four main like groups of guys, right? There are the Blastcasters, there are the Ants, there are the Chateau, and there are the Grave Shufflers, right? And each of them sort of like all focus on kind of like one main sort of asset, like one facet of the game. Like the Grave Shufflers are like the push-pull mechanic. The Chateau are the sort of like dodge mechanic, right? The Ants are like calling and stuff, like the sort of like calling playstyle, right? And then like the Blastcasters are meant to be like hand traps, right? Like hand trap removal. And like I feel like, what's it called? Now that I've introduced drilling, it's like something about the Terraformers didn't really sit right with me, that they're kind of sort of like competing in this sort of design space, right? So by the way, Reva, I was gonna ask what are your pronouns? We'll say he, him. Yeah, we'll say he, him. Okay, saying will say is crazy, but you know. I usually don't think about this too much because it's something I've not really needed to, but yeah. Also, I just really like women. Right. Actually, is this okay, hold on. Is this, does this go? Okay, here, like drain 1, drain 2. Cause okay. Drilling. Because like this does let you, like this lets you play more Blastcasters. Yeah, brother, I love women too. Okay. From the nut stream. Fuck you two, was saying we should add, okay, I was saying we should add sleeves based on the nut stream thumbnail. No. What's it called? I could add, also, at some point I should probably design card backs. Somehow it just breaks with my pen pile. But yeah, what's it called? I think, like, being -1 so it was balanced. I guess that is true. Like the drill, like drilling does make it go crazy. Like what's up? My thing with like drilling now, it's like, it's neat, but like where do I slot this in genuinely? Cause like, I feel like having every single sort of group of cards kind of just like drill, kind of makes it so to where like drilling is kind of like this, what's that called? But yeah, what was I thinking? Right, it's more of just a design space thing, right? Where it's like the draw is super generic, but drilling is kind of specific. Like something, like I feel like something I could do is just cost it up, right? Here, hold on. Like, did that say charge or am I stupid? I feel like, what's it called? The Blastcasters are kind of like uninteresting. I feel like that's my thing with them as well. Here, let me do this. There. Like, something I could do right is kind of cost them up. So like now they kind of don't like trade on their own to like just replace a card for -1. But I feel like flavor wise, so, do you take Song Rex? Not really. I do have some people come in, but I feel really bad for declining them, especially from like regulars. I've been looping this genuinely for the past God knows how long. Okay, I'll turn off the loop and just like switch it back. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I think flavor-wise, like costing it up to like drain 2, drill 2, charge 2, drill 2, spin 2 units and drain, drill 2, drop 2, drill 2 is fine enough. Like trade any 2 cards anywhere to drill 2. So like this does like disproportionately affect like charge 2, because like, okay, the charge 2 does like it refunds itself. What's it called? Syndra's already fairly strong. Syndra's already fairly strong because Syndra pops a unit. But now, like, if it pops itself, it, like... Oh, what's it called? The fuck is Mari Kitagawa doing in your doc? It's my, it's like my... What's it called? It's my Google account name. It's my Google account name. But yeah, I think... Because like if I were to like center... What's the word? Nah, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of like sticking on the Blastcasters... Like originally the idea was like here. What's that called? Make the Blastcasters drill and get rid of Terraform. Like reflavor them as like mining wizards. Make them drill 3 or some shit. Increase the self-pop ability effect to 2 so it's not free or something. But like, what's it called? It kind of takes away from their sort of like cheap kind of like low to the ground kind of thing, where they kind of like, you can like replace them if you don't want them, or you can use them as removal, and I think that's completely fine. In order to save you from copyright, I'm gonna choose one I know it's not copyrighted. Usually I just like fuck it, we ball, but like I feel like a lot of times like I'll just usually say no. I think it's more just like, what's it called? This is my stream and I listen to whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, anyways, I may tune in later. I'm gonna go play some Honkai Star Rail, go to song bye. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Anyway, I'm going to ignore all of you. But yeah, I think, yeah, no, thinking about it now, I feel like the Blastcasters being like simple like this is fine. Because I feel like this game would benefit from like, I need a lot more just basic ass generic cards. Like, here. Are there any other cards I could cut? Okay, I'm just gonna go through and like, is there any more fat that I can trim? Okay, where's useless ass unit? Hold on. Useless ass card. There. This guy needs to go. Just gone. Straight up gone. Cherry picking, head on a pike, conjugation, jump in, skewer. I could make skewer drill. Nah. I don't have to. I'd an active Tatek. At some point they unlimited Astrograph. What the fuck? Yeah, they put it to 3 recently. Palatable tactics on the field. Real evil. Blah blah blah. Check this out. Lend me your power. One more time. Parry. Pick a door. Any door. Okay, this needs a if you pay this card's cost. Okay, I need to like throw on like if you pay this card's cost like everywhere. Okay. If you pay this card's cost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have like 6 empty slots? 5 empty slots. League is genuinely a fun game and concept. You can show off skill expression with certain characters. The problem is that other people exist in it. Like, I feel like, what's it called? I kind of have like rose tinted goggles for League in the sense that like it sounds super interesting to me. I feel like design wise, most of the cards in the game now are fairly solid. Okay, Aquatic Disturbance can go, I feel like. Okay, we'll shelf Aquatic Disturbance for now because I think I'll need more space. Sandstorm Dragon, the Nameless, Rotary Cutter, Chateau, the Mushrooms, Pocket Black Hole, Jack in the Box, Herald of Peace, Pure Happiness, the Cleanup Crew, I'm tempted to put up Herald of Peace for now. The whole play a unit from your deck thing. Anyway, you already lied when you said Leavy's funky. Anyway. And you don't know what some good boss monsters for my Sulfur Core deck are? Not really, now that I think about it. Okay. Right. Okay, so let me go ahead. A to Z, Z to A, Z to A. How many slots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So we're on Dragons or Seville. Government Drone, Eye for an Eye. Arc Blast, Airburst, Reaver Booster, The Landlord. Reckless Abandon. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I'm gonna make a unit, and this one's like I'm gonna start with like the sort of generic units. I want to just like throw in a couple more swingers. So like, well, where is Reckless Abandon? 8/6. 70,000. 30,000. We'll make it like drop 2 or something, or we'll make it like. Yeah, drop 3 and then like, I don't know, charge 4. And I was thinking, hold on. Your opponent gets to choose what this unit attacks. There, so it's like 80,000 or some shit. I should go like 70, I feel like. There. So then we'll make it air for no reason. So there's that. If this unit is popped by effect or ability, if this unit is popped by effect or ability, add a, say, normal tactic during your next end step. There. I always forget the song is a cover from a Chuba, and I hear the first few notes, I think, damn, we're all listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers now, I guess. Yeah, also, because, like, yeah, Jelly released this, like, 12 days ago, and I've been listening to it so much since then. And then, just drill 3, chill 3. Drop a card from deck. I feel like I'm too scared of like specifying things. Like I could have to say drop a card because what's that called? Drop. Oh, drop from deck. So I do have to word this drop from deck anyway. Charge a card from deck. Something I could do is there. Instead of like 4, I'll have like 2. One is drill 3 and then one is charge a card from deck. Spin 10 cards from drain. Draw 1. Is it? I don't know if it's worth putting a draw 2 back into this game. Spin 10 cards from drain, draw 1 could be very exploitable. None, none, none. And then, where else is drill mentioned? Just 6 places. Oceanic remains. Oh yeah, I got rid of the fucking drill guys. The only way to drill is dig deep, drop shaft, and specifically this one normal tactic. I think, yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. Drill 2. We'll work out Syndra later. We'll work out Syndra later. Because, like, not enough units have the drill keyword on them to where... There. Spin 10 from drain sounds like that Fairy Tale Snow effect. It's like it is kind of the... It's not really the same thing. It's if anything, it's the opposite. Because, like, Fairy Tale Snow banishes 10 cards that you control from anywhere to summon itself. Unironically, would Snow be unfun? I feel like Snow could be interesting. Because, like, the resource requirement is super steep. But it would be a unit that just kind of keeps coming back and, like, doing stuff. Because, like, hear me out. Spin 10 cards from drain, call this unit, right? Make it a light. And then just drill 3. Is this too much? Is this too much? Because, like, hold on. I point this thing at, like, 4 drop, 5 charge. That might be too much. Because I'm running IP, I might run Nightmare Unicorn. I feel like, what's it called? I mean, Unicorn is like... What's it called? SP is like strictly better than Unicorn. Like, what's it called? I feel like there genuinely is no reason to be running Unicorn today. But yeah. Spin 10 cards from drain, call this unit. I feel like this is okay. Too late, I'll just run both. Honestly, fuck it, we ball, I guess. Drill. Push. Pull. Okay. Dodge. Call. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, no, I'm a little too worried about drilling. Although I feel like giving them a home on the Blastcasters is something I really want to do. Is it okay to make them... Is it okay to have them just drill 2 for free? Because, like... Because like the equivalent would be like drill 1. I put the deck list in hashtag card games. Oh. I have zero fucking clue what the sulfur chords do. But yeah, what's called? I see the purple. What's called? I see the purple odd eyes in there. But yeah, what's it called? With what it looks like you're running, you kind of do just end on a bunch of synchros. They're a very basic pendulum archetype. I've just like never read them low key. But yeah, I think fuck it, we'll just let it ride with drill 2. Like just, well, not free drill 2. You go like you use up a card in hand to drill 2, so you are technically going +1. But they go to drop, and you can't really use the cards. I feel like this is a neat way to reconcile with the way that this used to be like double pot, like this used to be like hand trap pot of greed, and like making it like drill 2 now, or something. I feel like Oceanic Remains just doesn't have any reason to be in here. Like, as much as I'm trying to push the whole, like, oh, you can, like, drill shit. You can drill shit and then drill more shit. It's like, no. I think, ooh, let me make the Derelict Devices drill. Hold on. That makes sense. Okay, Cell is the AC. Kilowatt is the light. Push or pull 1 cards from drop, charge, or drain. Fuck it, we'll make it, like, drill 3. Just keep printing drill 3 on things. So it's like drill 3, call an undead unit from drop. Drop an undead class unit from deck. I feel like drilling 3 is better than push pull. I should probably cost this. I should really make this. No, I'm not gonna make it an ability because then you can just keep drilling 3. Ow, shit. Oh, ow. Oh, I sat on my foot the wrong way. Drill 3 is about as good as 2 draw in terms of card costs. Yo, hold on. Let me just, I'm going way too heavy on the drill 3. Okay, there's like 3 cards. If this unit attacks, your opponent may drill 3 or chill 3. Let me make this 2. I'm gonna like bring everything in line with like here. Okay, we'll have one normal tactic that just drills 3. We'll have a normal tactic that just drills 3, and that's it. No, this is too good. This is too good. Just drill 2. There we go. We're gonna have to price this. Okay. So this gives you +2. What's it called? Okay, how much is Journey? Hold on. It's 1 and 4. It's 1 to draw 1. So you're going down 6 to go up 3. So you go up like 3 UM. Should I just make this 1/4? I feel like 1/4 is fine. Journey's seeing a spot. I'm just like referencing Journey for like this drill 2. Is USB-C... Okay, the USB port is trademarked. I cannot use that. Okay, charge a card from deck. Let's call it like plug-in. Just have this be like a phone charger. Drill 2. Spin 10 cards from drain, call this unit. I'm gonna be evil. Spin 10 cards from drop, call this unit. Drill 2. So like, well, so this is a way to like recycle your cards and drop and just keep drilling. Or I mean, there's not really anything you need to recycle because like. No, we're gonna revert this back to being a tactic. No, thank you. We're 100%. Okay, there we go. Drain, draw 1. This is just gonna be none. Normal tactic. 1, 4. There we go. Okay, so we do have 2 more slots. What did I get rid of? Aquatic Disturbance, Oceanic Remains, Brain Freeze. Eight Hole Bears went away. Because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Chilling is incredibly rare. Like exceedingly rare. I think chilling is definitely something to explore in further sets. We'll just kind of have like the precedent for it here. I guess we could just have like chill 2 as well. As like a normal tactic. And I feel like, what's it called? Fast tactic, none. Pop a unit. Just straight up pop a unit. I should make it a normal tactic. No. Fast tactic. If it is your opponent's turn. We'll also make this 1/4. Yeah, 1/4 drop. Drill 2. Charge a card from deck. We're just kind of pointing everything 1/4 at this point. Because, like, I kind of don't know what else to do with it. Because, like, Drill 2 I think is fine for being 1 drop. Chill 2 is fine for being 1 drop. We'll cut all these down to, like, 3. I don't think... Here. There we go. $80,000, $30,000. If the scene is popped by effector ability, we'll make it like decently chunky. $40, $50. If the scene is popped by effector ability, add a normal tactic. By your opponents. If the scene is popped, affects their abilities. No! I misspelled abilities, hold on. Your opponent's effector ability. Your opponent's effector ability. There. Right. So then now we have like 2 more units, right? Your opponent gets to choose what this unit attacks. I feel like this would be like a fire. Could make this like an Arcana construct and just run with it. Call it Battle Forcer. If this unit is popped by your opponent's effect or ability, add a normal tactic during next end step. I could make this just like an Aerofana. Are there any birds in here that aren't the vanillas? Government drone, Kookaburra Kiwi. What else? Nothing. Actually, just nothing. What is this thing? Oh. What is this thing based off of again? Fucking fandom wiki. Fandom. Make government drone look a hand? No. Government drone is a vanilla. I want to make a joke about, like, maybe I'd make this like a crow or something. Because, like, if this unit is popped by your opponent's effect or ability, add a normal tactic, it, like, gets you stuff. Kleptochroniac, fuck it. Spin 10 cards from drain, draw 1. Who touched the thermostat? Fast tactic Papa unit. That one. Spin 10 cards from drain, draw 1. This is the last one I need to name, and then I'll push this new set of cards here. Spin 10 cards from drain, draw 1. So we got recycling, drain, I'm clogging the sink. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. Is there anything I didn't name yet? Oh right, the 2 cards. Freaking evenly and board wipe. Leveling the playing field. And then, for every class on the board, bounce 1 unit of each class. For every class on the board, bounce 1 unit of each class. Okay, I think we'll make these pop. If you pay this card's cost, actually, what was it? 11. Both players pop all cards they control except 1. And then jump in is like bounce every unit. If I'm okay with leveling the playing field, is leveling spelled with 2 L's? Then I should be fine with like just pop every unit on the field, call unit from drain. I actually don't like this as much as a card. Like, what's it called? Here. Because it just like completely resets the board. So now we have another free slot. Oh yeah. Abolish a unit from the deck. Okay, abolish unit from deck. Add a unit with the same class. Add a unit that shares a class with the abolished unit. I don't make this like 5 or something. I just lost the time level. Oh, 7. Okay, we'll make this like 5 charge, 6 drain or something. Normal tactic, none. There. Let's make sure we cost everything. 4/5. If this unit is popped by your opponent's effective ability, I'll make this drop charge. They're all drop charge. SU drop is 68. SU charge is 89. 66. Not terrible. Oh, there's like another empty slot here. What the hell? What was here? Huh. Oh yeah, oceanic remains or something, maybe? I don't know. I was about to into lol 07. Dude, I remember one time I won a duel within like the with 1 sec, like it was like 1 second left on the clock. Jesus Christ. Like most of the time, the clock kind of just like is not good, but dude, the times where you kind of like the times where you clutch in at the very last second are so like so adrenaline. If your opponent pops a unit, you control pop a unit. You can check everything out, you change in the TCG and spend another 3 hours analyzing everything. But yeah, what's it called? I'm gonna sort everything back in so you don't know what's new where. Just for skin bone eye. Also, what's it called? You did comment the flood from Sokomatic. The Sokomatic is the Splashmatic from Splatoon. This is like explicitly the Splashmatic from Splatoon. Like specifically with like the Call Carson and Toasters from deck. This is literally the Splashmatic one. Yeah, I think Okay, I kind of missed that comment. But yeah, it is literally the Splash-O-Matic. Also, the Soak-O-Matic crab tank. But yeah, what's it called? It is literally just Splatoon reference. So like respectfully, no. Respectfully, no. Okay, I'm just gonna like triple check that I didn't miss any comments. I can make like another sort of like lore e-card. Nah. What do I do with this extra slot? Something that I've been, like, an issue that I've been, like, encountering with the Blastcasters for the longest time is that it's so hard to have all four of them kind of be this, like, completely mirror each other. Because the fourth, there's always going to be a fourth one who's, like, an odd one out. Like, Zappa unit, Papa unit, Tagga unit. Bounce a unit was, like, a little too weak. So, like, I made it bounce a card so you can bounce, like, a tactic. But, like, specifically with these back costs, right? If it's zapped, popped, like if it's popped, zapped, tagged, or bounced, right? You have to use it as a cost, but you can't use anything from tag. Like, you can't use anything from drain for a cost. So like Crag is kind of left with this like weird awkward text of spin a unit from drain drill too. Like design wise, there's literally nothing there for it. And like every major iteration of the Blastcasters, there has been like this sort of issue. It's like even before I like reflavor them into the Blastcasters, there's just never been, what's it called? Yeah, there's just never been, it's really hard to mess around with like four things for whatever reason. But yeah, what do I do with this last slot? Okay, fuck it, we ball. Normal tactic, none. Drop a unit from deck. One, 3. Charge. Drop. Here. 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 Shit. Here. 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 Ah, we have 2 unnamed cards, god damn it. If you pay this card's cost for every class on the board, pop 1 unit. Drop a unit from deck. What do I do for this? I think for the other one, yeah, it's just plug in. Chill 2. Stocking the fridge. What the fuck? What the hell? Dude, I'm going freaking crazy. I'm like leaned in and like I thought these were in the same row. What the hell? Okay, iterative nonsense is in the right spot. Okay. Drop a unit from the deck. It's called the egg drop project. Or a drop of fate, and it's just like a here. There. Okay, what's like a cooler way to phrase like drop of fate? Like, what is the most unnecessarily cool way to call dropping your egg drop like your like in like back in like science class in like middle school and shit? I feel like a lot of people always had like the egg drop project where you have like the egg drop challenge where you had to like design like a little thing to drop your egg from off the side of the school building. What's like the most unnecessarily edgy and cool way to call that? Because drop of fate. Because like, I feel like there's like leap of fate, right? But you're not jumping off. Cast into the depths. There's gotta be some stupid way to name this thing. Playing against Sky Striker? What the fuck? lmao. Drop of fate. Maybe I could go to the direction of everything riding on this one drop. The final turn of fate. When we did the egg drop, my friends called it contraption the gravity victim. Okay, gravity. Gravity. That could be a word to work with. Also, hi, welcome back in. Hi, welcome back in. Gravity collapse. Isn't that a Yugioh card? Gravity collapse. Gravity. Maybe you could portray, like, maybe we could, like, portray gravity as, like, the greatest enemy. I've been grinding Nikkei. I can't tell you how hard my head whipped over when I heard the first note of Flower Man a few minutes ago. Actually, what does it sound like? Hold on. Okay, where is Flower Man? It's gotta be linked here somewhere. Dun 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 dun. To be fair, they were playing through Kulia and SP. I mean, I don't doubt it's that hard to play through it. Like, a good striker player is able to dismantle, like, most boards. Challenging gravity? Defying gravity? Defying... Okay, what if it's, like, defying gravity, but, like, defying the blank of blank, right? Where it's, like, we personify gravity and make it sound like the most evil shit ever. Like defying the harbinger of death or something. Why are there so many Sky Strikers? Also, there's a bunch of extra deck ones. There's a bunch of extra deck ones, yeah. Like defying gravity, except like super dramatized. Defying. Like I don't want it to be like the blank of blank, right? The Magistus of going down, right? I want to not exactly personify it. I guess like thingify gravity, where it's like some physical adversary. The weight? Define the weight of the world. Some of these cards have just the most like dramatic names ever. Like, what's it called? Before? What's it called? The end of all we know. God, I want to bring that back. I severely want to bring that back. Okay, who can I cut for? Okay, okay, there has to be one card that I've overlooked. That is like incredibly cuttable. Please. Fucking Band-Aid. Okay, the end of all we know. There we go. Does this even have targets? Okay, so it's exactly Newton, Atomic Drake, and Pocket Black Hole. And then this searches all the dragons. Whirlwind, Drake, Lava Flow, Steam Cache. Or Perry. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, what's it called? Perry feels a little unimpactful, but it's like, it's one of those sort of like base kind of design cards where it's like, I don't want to remove it because it represents, like dodging, which is something I do want to be like a bit of a major kind of mechanic here. And it's like, what's it called? Perry gets to stay. Who else dodges, by the way? Is it just Perry in the chateaus? Dodge this unit. Dodge this unit. Dodge one unit. Where's the sixth one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You can't kill a Sky Striker. What's this? What's the interaction or whatever? What the hell? Everything. But yeah, what's it called? Let me do this. It's A to Z. Z to A. Shit. So it's A to Z, Z to A, Z to A. There. Alright, I think I can push this. Okay, this is a bit more of a solid kind of download the CSV. Set 1.38. This is the 38th change. Dexterous. I've destroyed so many, they keep coming back. Yeah, no, Sky Striker just sticks. Choose file. I'm just gonna do a quick sort of scroll through. Just checking for any like cost mistakes. Okay. How y'all's having so far this stream? Alright, we killed Atomic Drake. I'm kidding. But yeah, we made a bunch of new cards. Also the bomb's dead. Yo, so I forgot to turn it back on. Every 5 minutes the tracker turns back off and it's like, what's it called? Yeah. You guys know that this happens. Stay, yeah, yeah. Pure happiness looks great, by the way. I forgot to credit. Hold on, pause. We need to edit this. Hold on. Okay, we need to add a new text column. I completely forgot to do this one. There. Card author specifically for pure happiness. Let's see. There we go. Alright, now we export it. Okay, hold on. Card background, cost boxes, classes. We're gonna add a new text zone. Zone 6-7 text. Okay, we're gonna center this. That goes that way. That goes that way. That goes that way. Font size, we'll make it like 9. There. Anyways, holy shit, Silent, how do you have 140 HP? Jesus Christ. TCG name here. Card author. Did I say author? What the fuck? Whatever. Bro, is that chatter? For real. For real. You've somehow beat the new system of random fucking bullshit. I forgot to export the CSV, goddammit. Okay. And I'll credit myself. Yep. And yep. And yep. And uh-huh. 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 And I credit myself. There we go. The key is to be the random fucking bullshit. True. If you yap alt, okay, 1.39. Okay, set 1.39. Link CSV. 1.39. Import data. Obama metal.jpg. I am the guy. Here, edit. Back. Okay. So there we go. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's my name at the bottom. It's my name. Alright, export components. Export. Update. Damn, I was 6 off of 96. Export. Screen top. Export. Quick, give credit for knife cross. Fuck! Oh, what's it called? Credits for art. Credit is for card art. What's it called? Yeah, if you want to be credited on the card, give me card art. I guess, what's it called? Even if it's like a shitty little doodle. What's it called? Yeah. Even if this shitty little doodle, if you want credit, if you want your name on a card, draw the card art for it. Quick time to make card art. It probably won't be pushed today, or at least this stream, but it'll definitely be pushed if you do submit something. I would personally suggest, I'd personally suggest making something neat. 1-96 dot 20 what 27. Hello, Fortune today. Hello, welcome in. I just implemented card credit. I use the Orcish script I made for my D&D world. Here. 97 through 132.27. Vanguard just got Malefics. lmao. I forget what the Malefics do, man. Uh, 196.27. 97, 132. Alright, so this should change all of the cards. TCG name here. Tearlaments Suureva. Toxic Stake. You'll love to see it. It's unreadable. Genuinely unreadable. There we go. There's been a card image added in Krita. I mean, what's called? Oh yeah, what's called? If you want to make art, the dimensions are, I believe it's 17 by 24. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, 1700 by 2400. There, those are the dimensions of the card. Those are the dimensions of the images if you do want to submit something. But yeah, yeah, you just create a new file in Krita and then make it 1700 by 2400. Anyway, I need to start putting out like community videos where it's like, what's that called? I think if I just keep trying to keep fine tuning and balancing the game, I'll never actually get like proper promo out. I need to get like proper announcement. I need to name this thing. I need proper announcement promo. I need like a proper sort of art call. I think when it comes to card art, with exceptions, I'll do limit 3. If you need to play a unit point, let me know. But yeah, I think for now, I've pushed the new update. I'm feeling pretty good. You absolutely need a name. You absolutely need a name for any sort of actual push. I think, yeah, definitely. Like, I was thinking about stuff earlier. What's it called? I was like waddling around in the heat, and like, what's it called? You know what? I'm gonna piss real quick, and then we'll do a little bit of brainstorming. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, all right. TCG name ideas. I was wandering around campus and the word ripstick popped into my head. But I feel like, unironically, just a journey without a name. Imagine if there was a card in Yu-Gi-Oh just called Yugioh. Like those weird ass skateboards. Yeah, like the yeah. I was trying to think of names earlier, and I kind of like just ripsticks. Like, what do ripsticks even look like? It's those like, they kind of have like ripstick. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, these things. These weird fucking things. Did these even work?
Ever see one of these? The Razor Ripstick. These were really popular a few years ago, but they're still cool. When you know how to ride one of these, it's like magic. Going downhill is graceful, but look, you can go uphill with these things. It's got two wheels with a bearing in the middle. This bearing lets you pump up a hill, so you never have to put a foot on the ground. Kind of reminds me of how a fish swims. Something like this will definitely keep you in shape. Once you get the hang of it, you just kind of zip around. Kind of like a skateboard. Kinda. When you take a close look at it, it does resemble a skateboard.
Is it worth picking up a ripstick?
That's the ripstick. Hats off to the designer.
No, I don't need one. I really don't need one. Dude, I have like a skateboard in my trunk, and like it's too freaking hot. It's genuinely too hot. Not as good as a free skates in my opinion. They're just fancy caster boards. What the heck is a caster board? Oh, it's just a brand. Okay. A ripstick? Okay. Huh. But yeah, like, because I feel like naming the game is like the most difficult thing. Because it's like, man, what do I even fucking call this thing? I can get all of the resources I want for like TCG game design, art, anything. But when it comes to like naming a game, okay, let's just like, okay, naming as many TCGs as I can. Okay, so this is gonna be me just naming as many Yu-Gi-Ohs as I can. Magic Gathering, Pokemon, TCG. So that's the big three. Duel Masters, Card Fight Vanguard, One Piece, Digimon, Union Arena. Okay, Union Arena, Vice, Schwartz. The Hololive one. Okay, Flesh and Blood. What are some other like, Riftbound? What do you want the name to invoke? Do you want the name to be related to the mechanics, the lore, or the designs? That's a good question. Let me answer that in a sec. Okay. Masters, Perfect Vanguard, One Piece, Digimon, Union Arena, Vice Schwartz, the Hololive one. Oshi Push. I guess Naruto. The Star Wars one. Fuck, I forgot about Lorcana. Okay. I've named as many as I can off the top of my... Ooh, Alestrals. Okay, I've named as many as I can off the top of my head. Feel free to like start adding things now. A lot of TCGs are just brand the card game. True. Keyforge. What the fuck is Keyforge? Do I know what Keyforge is? I think I probably do. Every deck is a whole pack. Oh, that one. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Am I able to send you an image of traditional art if I do? Because that'll look 2 times better. I think, what's it called? It'd look kind of out of place, because like, what's it called? Yeah, it'd look like really out of place, sadly. Because, what's it called? Everything is in like a sort of digital medium, I guess. If you can make the lighting as clean as fucking possible to make it like the least obvious that it's digital art. I think. Yeah, because like, I think right now it's like a majority of them are digital art. But I think art style wise, it's like, I do kind of want to have that sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything art style kind of thing. Like, honestly, full send it. I'm not even going to be like a little iffy about it, just full send it. It was this game where you get a whole deck in a pack, and yeah, I watched a video about it. But yeah, okay. You have to figure out how to make my scripts easier to type. But yeah, Cause like I think I want to focus like so the lore is there. I want it to be like okay, so like lore, design. Mechanics. I want it to be, I want to say 10% lore, 20% designs, and like, I feel like mostly mechanics. Although I could make it like mostly lore is the thing. Because like, this would be the lore name. Okay, let's come up with like 3 different names, right? A lore name, a design name, and like a mechanic name. Like designs, there's not anything too specific, right? Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. Okay, I think we don't really need any more, what's it called? Any more TCGs here. I was kind of listing as many as I could for a burst of inspiration. Like design wise, like there's like a decent spread of like mechas, anime characters. I think I don't like random bullshit. I think a neat design thing about my game is like just like the naming conventions. Like the show must go on, that one. Slow your horses. Pick a door, any door. Last stand. Look me in the eyes. I'm ready for you. They're all like sort of like little kind of like character quips, right? They can't ticket all of us. 40% discount, right? Dig deep. Lend me your power. Check this out, right? It's all like sort of quips, right? A lot of the tactics are just like quips or defying the weight of the world, right? Where is it? Same thing. Opening up shop, mushroom skewer, iterative nonsense, instant coffee, soft serve, the end of all we know. Like, what's it called? There's like a certain feel to it where it's kind of like quippy in a way. And then like I do kind of take like sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh dynamics, but like we have a lot of the cards that just have whimsy in their names. Like come on, Fort Stay Away. Also, what? Okay, let me do this. Eye for an eye. Okay, but yeah, what's it called? I know, Silent, you mentioned that some cards had like a different card on the bottom. It shouldn't be like that. Especially not with the way that I made this. Look at the bottom of the active tactics. Oh shit. That's so weird. Vacuum. Okay. 2 sizes too large. Ungentleman's agreement. What? Turkey game, vacuum tube, vanilla sea, prison. Why is it like that? Okay, it looks like it's just the bottom right ones. Okay, I'm just gonna keep like doing this. It looks like it's just those ones, thankfully. Guess who's back? Yeah, it's just those ones. Okay. So it's the bottom 6. That is so weird. Okay, I can fix that real quick. Four, 5, 6. Okay, but yeah, good catching that. Good on you for catching that. There we go. Okay, that should do it. Okay, here. Turkey game, vacuum tube, they can't take all of us. Vanilla Sea prison, that's so weird. Vacuum tube, okay. And that should be fixed, there we go. Alright, that's so weird. Oh, right. C1. And that's 3 of them. We'll move to C2. There we go. Alright. So now both players have access to deck fans. There we go. Alright, cool. I should probably like seriously like rewrite the guides and stuff, but for now I think it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, so if the lore name is A Journey Without a Name, design wise, so it would be like another sort of quippy little yeah, it would be another sort of like quippy thing where it's like blank exclamation mark. And then like a mechanic name would be like based off of like drop, charge, and drain. Deep Grave. Design based. I feel like, okay. I feel like if I were to make it based around the sort of like design slash feel of the game, it would just be like check it or something. Mechanics based name. Drop, charge, and drain. Like, I could. Part of me was thinking some like stupid like D4 DJ type bullshit, right? Because it's like D, C, and D. Tell me if it sounds like, but the zones kind of invoke a feeling like water to me. Going from the hand to drop to charge and drain feels like a river pushing and pulling through zones like tides, rising and falling. I can see it. Like, if anything, a lot of the terms in this game are meant to be pretty, like, loose and, like, interpreted in different ways. I guess, like, drilling is, like, a little too specific. Like, drilling could be anything. But, like, what's it called? Like, this game is meant to be kind of, like, a sort of blank canvas for you to, like, read it however you want to, you know? But, like, I can definitely see it. Because, like, what's it called? One of the first sort of groups of cards I designed were the fish, right? Let me like click play here. But yeah, like hook, water, tailfin. But yeah, hook, water, tailfin, shoreline, sturgeon, and like sink stream, big mouth, like hook, line, and sinker were originally cards that just like pulled a card from drop, pulled a card from charge, pulled a card from drain. They were not very good. But like hook would be like drop. But like I can kind of see it because like. What's it called? I kind of pulled that with like the mushrooms as well, because there's like drop cavern, spore shroom, I think it's like chargeway zapper cap, and then like drain pile scatter spore, where I pictured kind of like a cave, but like what's it called? I can definitely see the sort of like water feeling, like going from the hand to drop to charge to drain feels like a river pushing and pulling through zones like tides. I can see it. Rising and falling. Unironically, fucking like Riptide something. Like, I feel like Riptide Rush sounds a little too generic. Check, it's kind of lacking a bit. Hmm. I kind of want to redo the art on Hexcalibur because I feel like I did so much better with Newton. But yeah, I feel like ideally it would be one word. It's either it's one word or it's all the words. Cause like I could pull some like Midwest emo bullshit. Nameless Ascent could be something. Or Descent. Cause like you're going like down the zone, so like I guess like drop, charge, drain feels kinda river-like. You go down the zones. Charge is sorta tech-y. Okay, charge and drain are sorta tech-y. Trying to think of cool sounding water words now they brought it up, lol. Yeah. Undertow, spillway, watershed. Those are cool words. True. What's like... Is there like a name for like going downstream? Like I feel like downstream could be something. Downstream, yeah. A journey without a name, or journey for short, nameless descent. Check it. Riptide rush, downstream something. Like, we could do some, like, for design and field-based names, like that section, it's like, what's it called? Like, I feel like a lot of this game really is just me doing cool for cool's sake. Also, hi, welcome to Finish Spot 10. But that we're already through. Um. Okay, I just put some of the writing I'm going to be using for the card dash art. Huzzah! Just pull what it says as well. Okay, I kind of figured, yeah. It says for when the power of Christ isn't compelling. But yeah, like this, the four sort of main groups in this game are like these delinquent wizards, these castles powered by portals, mafioso necromancers, and like mech pilot ants. Those are like the main guys. And then, okay, so we also have like... Oh, I gotta use this as a tagline. Use this as a tagline in the ad. Not that I'm gonna actually pay for an ad. Away from me. Stuck like glue. Glue? I think I found a glue. I'm a fucking idiot. What kinds of units do we have? Okay, so there's, what's that called? A tractor with a rotary cutter attachment, hydraulic device, fish, arc flare, evil ass, lightning, rock of death and destruction. I think I'm gonna go to bed tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to bed and gotta get up for school tomorrow. That's so fair, yeah. But yeah, thanks for popping in. I'll keep thinking for a little bit longer. But yeah, good night, good night. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, There. Okay, I think that's enough, like, extra text for now. Just kind of, look at. Like, there's, more in this game. But, like, the different kinds of units that I've designed so far are the Delinquent Wizards, the Portal-Powered Castles, the Mafioso Necromancers, the Mecha Pilot Ants, the Rock Band with an Anteater, a Mech Pilot, and an Oceanic Brain Monster, the Dilapidated Systems, the different dilapidated systems of a house haunted by vengeful ghosts, generic ass dragons, and a tractor with a rotary cutter attachment, the evil ass lightning rock of death and destruction. We got like an anime MC, like a shonen anime MC who finds his talking sword. There's your landlord and his government drones, and there's like a baby with a shotgun and a pocket black hole. All those like sort of different kinds of things that are in this game. I haven't actually designed any anime women. I guess technically Syndra and what's it called? Yeah, Syndra and Eris technically. Watch me use like Syndra and Eris in like 90% of like promotional art. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like going down the zone is like the most sort of, what's it called? But yeah, I think I'll keep thinking on this one. This is the one I'm gonna have to think about the longest until I find something that fits. But I think for now, yeah, for now, let me go ahead and just like light this up. There. Anyway, yeah, I think for now, I'll go ahead and put a pin in it. I'll keep thinking about this. But, what's it called? Eventually it'll hit me. Like, when it comes to naming something, it's, for some reason I never conjured up a mafioso theme in my mind for the Grave Shufflers. Yeah, so I guess, like, it doesn't really, what's it called? It only really comes through in the names like Grave Shuffler, Yugioh, Mista, Pana, and Arcia. They're kind of like these, what's it called? They're intended to be these sort of like Italian mafiosos in like suits who are also like necromancers. Because like, I have to make card art for all of these guys. But yeah. Like, what's it called? I'm actually so proud of my designs of the Blastcasters. Like, I need to redo Danim's art. I really need to do it. Redo his art. Crypto the Necrodancer type shit. They also, I think, also, Danim is the only one who I didn't use the airbrush for. Because like, everyone else, like Eris has like her hands, right? Where you can kind of see the green aura on her hands. Syndra has the lightning blast. Crag is like aura farming. Danim doesn't have anything. I need to repose him as well, because like I think he's the last one I drew. But yeah, fuck. Okay, I need to redo Danim. I need to redo Hexcalibur. Fuck, I'm so proud of Newton. I'm genuinely so proud of Newton. Like, this is like sort of like a little sketch, but I feel, oh fuck, this is good. Like, I'm actually pretty proud of the chateau as well. Like, Hectometer looks really good. Kilometer was so fun to design, and like Megameter is so freaking good. I love Megameter. Megameter might genuinely be one of my favorite designs. But yeah, you just get like, I made like a quick sort of drawing of like headstock. This will definitely be redone later on. But what's it called? Oh yeah, I kind of just want to showcase Pure Happiness real quick. I had one of my friends make this, and like, God, it came out really good. It came out really good. But yeah, what's it called? Right. I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna go. I don't know, probably like just wind down and go to sleep. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Anyone who may be here, anyone who may not be here anymore. Pretty productive day today. I'm actually fairly happy with the card pool at this point. I've like gone through so many iterations of just like cutting and replacing cards to where like I'm actually really, really happy with where things are as they are. Like, I think, so, like, balance-wise, I feel like there are like a wide variety of different play styles that are available. And I think now it's mostly just like tuning for balance, like a little bit more tuning, and I think it's like genuinely good to ship. I just need to like get all the art done. Like, I need to get all the art done, and I like seriously need to flesh out the how to like. I need to seriously flesh out the how to play and the rule stock. Cause like, what's it called here? As neat as this how to play pamphlet is, I think, what's it called? I really should make a proper like Google document. Flesh and Blood is called that because they want us to make a game for people to gather and play in real life. Unironically, Flesh and Blood is such a good fucking game. Like, I guess, like, what do I want this game to do? Like, I want this game to be explosive. Explosive, fast-paced, and expressive. I think, specifically, I want to, like, highlight the expressive part. You also go for a more meta angle like that. Yeah, I think something I want to emphasize is, like, the expressiveness. Like, some central themes of the game. Expressiveness. The rule of cool. But yeah, so I think Flesh and Blood. It is a really good name though. It's did I even mention Flesh and Blood? Dear God. Oh no, I did mention Flesh and Blood. Right here. Unironically, I could call this game The Rule of Cool. It's such a sick name. It's got so much steez. Dude, real. Okay. Potential names. I'll stick. Okay, The Rule of Cool. Okay, this thing at the top is gonna be all my like candidates, and I think right now there's just two. Because like I feel like what's it called? God. I think what's it called? These two names, right? I think The Rule of Cool kind of encapsulates the sort of like expressive part where I just want this game to be cool. Like I want this game to feel cool. I want you to feel awesome while playing this. Like I want it to be like super like fast and expressive, and I want it to be like just everything cool, you know? Like I want it to be like quick, clean, you know? Like first and foremost, I want the gameplay to be awesome. I think one of the biggest things, like one of the biggest sort of like pieces of feedback that have stuck with me the most when showing people this is like a lot of people, like their first impressions are that this game is just cool. Like it's unique. It's like fresh, it's new. So I guess I could do something with like uniqueness. What are some like idioms and phrases that deal with the word would deal with like the concept of like being unique? a league of its own. Something like, hold on. I feel like, okay, in a league of its own. Another feels getting besides rivers, having to deal with 3 costs and shuffling things around, feels like I'm doing accounting lol. Accounting. Names of other things I really like. BlazBlue. How did they even come up with that name? Like, maybe I could, what's it called? Maybe I could like base off of like heaven or paradise. Something to note is that there's like 150,000 life points. Like, I guess like a potential design-based name is like 150k. $150,000. This reminds me, Union Arena is getting a Gurren Lagann set. I'm pretty hyped for that. Oh, that's pretty sick. Hell yeah. But yeah, like Gurren Lagann comes from like what's it called? The good end part being like crimson or something. Cause like, yeah, I'm just like reading through this and like the first Demon Slayer opening was called Good End Gay. I'm gonna get striked down from the heavens. Yeah. Okay, if we're gonna get blasted for playing Good End Gay, Let me get on some Dr. Stone shit. Fuck it, we ball. We're all dying together. It's because I will be so for real. I absolutely loved all the shots of the castle. Like, the animation is so on point. Man, what do I even... Okay. Seriously beautiful. However, I feel like my friends will melt in theater if they pace it like they did in the first one. Seriously, genuinely. Like, so, oh my god. Like, I almost fell asleep like several times because, like, what's that called? The way that they would like bounce between, oh my god, the flashback, the 30-minute flashback. It genuinely felt like I was watching a different movie. Genuinely. And then, like, it sounded like it was starting to have like a cool sort of like, it was about to come to its own cool happy end. And then I remembered, wait a minute, this guy's a bad guy who's like a demon and he died. So it has to end poorly. And then it ended incredibly poorly and abruptly, and it pissed me off. I love the Akaza flashback lol. That shouldn't need to cry in the manga. I feel like because I haven't been like following Demon Slayer, and I'm not as connected to the characters, it didn't hit as much. Like, I think Akaza's backstory was really well written. It's just like, to me, like, presented on its own. So yeah, I'm back as I could sleeping. Oh, I completely missed you, by the way. But yeah, so I think, yeah, in isolation, the sort of abrupt kind of cutoff at the end where he just loses everything for no reason, has to turn to Muzan, kind of pissed me off in the sense that it was really satisfying the way the story was going, and then I realized, wait a minute, Akaza has to have a horrible ending. Second movie might be even worse. Pace, no joke. There's probably only gonna be 2 fights, maybe 2. Oh. Any progress on the name? We kind of like, so I went through, I listed names of things I listed some things of other things I really like. BlazBlue and Gurren Lagann are really cool names. And like, I went through like the Gurren Lagann etymology, and I remember this post, and someone mentions like Gurenge, and we listened to the opening, we listened to the first opening of Demon Slayer. But yeah. Anyways, so like right now we have like 2 sort of like this, up at the top is like my sort of like potential names. Like, these are like on my radar. The Rule of Cool is something I kind of made up, and then like Nameless Descent. I feel like those are the 2 strongest ones that we have right now. And as we were like listening to stuff, I was kind of just like noting down different sort of like thoughts, right? Like, there's like 150,000 life points for the sake of being big and flashy. Maybe front or forward could be really cool, because I was listening to like Gurenge, and like Susume is a really cool word. And then like Gurren Lagann, like taking a page out of Gurren Lagann's book, something about like creating a heaven or paradise might be too egotistical. So basically no progress. What about the Rule of the Fool? No. Respectfully, no. Excuse me. Okay, there's only been like 2 fights and 4 flashbacks. Oh, fuck, bro, fuck. Shit's chopped. Because, like, something I am tempted to do is pull, like, a Midwest emo and just call it a journey without a name, like, the longest shit. I don't even think we get even more Tundra War Farming movie 2. Fuck. They also kind of like noted down some central themes. We also talked about Flesh and Blood. You could shorten that to Nameless Journey. I think what's called Nameless Journey isn't cool enough on its own, like, which is why Nameless Descent is here. And also because like Descent also kind of mixes in the fact that you're like going down your grave, right? So like if I were to shorten Nameless Descent is essentially the shortened version of like a journey without a name, because like a descent is also a journey. I feel like descent is just a cooler word. I feel like Oshi Push is also a pretty good name. Like, what's it called? Like, as like a card game name, like Oshi Push is pretty decently good. Cause like Oshi Push is all about like pushing your Oshi to 1 million subscribers. So I feel like, what's it called? That one also kind of like falls. That one's also kind of like. So that one's also kind of like Flesh and Blood, in the sense that it's like about what it's meant to do. Well, it's not on the same sort of meta level. It's just like it doesn't really have the same meta level, but you know. You take a page out of my book. I named the esports team. I was solo in for Hearthstone the Walk. I still have my Pippa demo deck on my desk right here. Dude, fuck. Oshi Push would be really cool. Like on Twitter. What's it called? Yeah, on Twitter. I've seen like Maulington talk about like, what's that called? Yeah, I've seen Maulington talk about Oshi Push a couple times. Okay. The joke is that I'm Pan. Okay. But yeah, what's it called? lmao. The esports team I was in solo in. I find the idea of like a team with one person so funny. Okay, this is not fun honestly, and I low-key think Riftbound kind of copied their homework with the battlefield control mechanic, but it's all good. Really? But yeah, what's it called? Like I gotta watch like a proper like how to play, but I feel like Oshi Push is kind of just like not very accessible. Also, I feel like tournament coverage would be really cool, because like I genuinely want to see tournament coverage. I like cons and stuff. Dude, I would so be down to do like Oshi Push, like feature match breakdowns and stuff. Like match breakdowns and shit. It's super inaccessible right now, but like Japanime is working on that. Dude, what's up? Once they can get the ball rolling on like accessibility and stuff, that'd be so awesome. Cause like I can just like casually experience Yugioh. I can just casually experience Magic. But like stuff like Weiss Schwartz and like yeah, stuff like Weiss Schwartz and like Oshi Push, like competition, like footage of like events and stuff is not very available. The content scene really isn't there. So it's like in order to experience the game, you kind of do have to have like the physical game and be able to like play with, like be in an area with other people to play with. Or outside of that, it's just like go to cons, right? Like, and it's what's called, it just doesn't have this sort of like, it doesn't have that sort of like, I don't want to say third space. I got to talk to the owner of the company, and getting to the card stores is tough, so their main market is selling online to already existing fans, but they're working on making circuits for online. Webcam play, yeah, like what's called, yeah, like webcam play and like, what's it called? Like genuinely, I feel like tournament footage would be so nice. Like genuinely so nice. Cause like I just want to see people play the game. It's like I just have zero place to like watch people play the game. I played in tournament under Con in May. It was super fun. Dude, fuck. Because like, I see Mollington tweeting about it and stuff, and it's like, man. Vice is also one that's pain because Bushiroad is super annoying about it. Well, they've shut down all the sims for it, and there's no way to play online besides webcam. Fuck. Like, it also sounds super cool. I actually got the inspiration for like the drop-in charge steps from Vice Schwartz. Cause like, what's it called? You get to like ping yourself for you get to like ping yourself to draw or something. And it's like, that's kind of where I got the, that's originally why the charge step drew you a card. No, yeah, that's the original reason that the charge step drew you a card. Because like, I took that inspiration from Vice. Also, what's it called? Time for like weekly, like, time for the weekly rigging glaze. God, I love my mouth movements so much. They're so much more expressive now. Because like, you can kind of tell when my face kind of like because the mouth does more stuff now. You can kind of tell tell a little bit more what my face is doing at any time, and it's like, what's it called? Yeah, you can kind of see when like my smile melts a little bit, or where I'm kind of just like staring like fucking. My professor looked at a group and pointed at me and said, "We are getting you internship." Also, hi, welcome by the way. We're trying to name this thing. So I pushed like another cardpool update, and I'm actually pretty satisfied of where the cardpool is. And I also added like, what's it called? I added artist credit. But what's that called? Yeah, we're trying to name this shit. He straight up dropped the All Might You're Next. Oh yeah, the clock phase. Put a card from your hand into the clock and you draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's kind of where like drop and charge came from. Because I know my friend and I have like 2 Vice Schwartz decks. We have like the Vocaloid ones. Okay, I got a lock now, see? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, oh, man. I should really sleep. It's also important to play cards that are level 1 or higher. Okay. It's also important because to play cards that are level 1 or higher, you have to have a card that matches that card's color in your love for the clock. Yeah. Like, I vaguely remember the rules. It's just like something neat that existed, and I felt like adapting it to my TCG would kind of help. Especially with the drop and charge rate. Just like give yourself extra resources in other zones. It kind of like helps like set up to play other cards that you otherwise couldn't. Just like natural ways to set up your stuff. But yeah, anyways, I should really sleep. Tomorrow specifically, I have like an earlier day. Like my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to get up like half an hour earlier. Vice is cool, even if it feels like a parody of a TCG though, because it has like 12 zones. Well, yeah, it's like there's a lot of there are a lot of freaking zones, dude. There are a lot of freaking zones. Like one of my personal things, as well with the TCG is just making it as simple as possible. Because like, you have your deck, you have your zones, and then drop, charge, and drain. That's it. Like you have like your sort of like meter on the left deck, and then just zones to play cards. I probably should too. Yeah, I really should sleep because I have like, what's it called? On my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to be at school at like 9:30. It's like my Tuesday Thursdays are like better though. Like I actually like those classes. Like my Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes are kind of shit. But yeah, deck level, clock, stock, climax, stage, waiting room, memory. Yeah, it's like there's just so much to keep track of. There's so much to keep track of. Anyways, but yeah, thanks for popping in. Anyone who may be here, anyone who may not be here anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Really good work today, though. Really good work today, though. We'll name you one day, my child. We'll name you one day. Anyways, be a good night. Good night, guys. Bye bye. I've been Tearlaments Suureva, or Reva for short. Have a good day, night, morning, day, night, evening. I'm out of here. Have fun those early classes. It's like earlier by like 30 minutes. Because like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I go in at 10. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I go in at 9:30. But like because I live so far from campus, like I have to get up like way earlier to transit. Like to commute. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, good night, guys. I'm probably gonna have to drink some coffee this morning. But yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.